The flop is king 9-3.
That's pretty good.
Ike flops a gut shot. His queen is jack live as well. 8 immediate outs. Ace high still ahead for now.
I do too.
Which card does it carry?
Just 10.
Jack? I think the jack's 10.
King of clubs on the turn. Same outs needed for Ike.
You gotta go nice and slow.
A 10, a jack, or a queen on the river. Otherwise, we lose Ike Haxton in 6th place. It's a 7. That's not enough. And Haxton busts in 6th place, cashing for $307,940, taking us down to 5 as we hit the first break of the day.
2% chance Bryn Kenney eliminates Ivan Luca. Just an absolute setup here. All the pieces were there. 9 high flop, ace king holding.
You know a jack could still come.
A jack can still come, and also what do we got? A couple of backdoor straight possibilities, or one backdoor straight possibility. Ace is not helpful at all for Ivan, looking for a jack, and only a jack. Otherwise, we are going to be down to 4. The river is a 7. It is always coming 7, and Ivan Luca, who started the day as chip leader, started this level as chip leader, 2 hands, and he is out of here. Coming out, yeah! It's a 9.
I knew it. I mean,
Bonomo gets there. He doubles up through Daniel. Daniel is going to be left with 2 big blinds.
Comes out of nowhere.
At one point there, I know I felt it the whole time. I was trying to... 1.32?
You're telling your inner voice to shut the fuck up.
Yes. Oh, sorry. 1-3.
Poker's a lot of fun, huh?
Okay, so give me 5 back. All right.
Sometimes.
So now Negreanu has 2 big blinds, right?
I know PokerStars is rooting for us.
This is a spot where Kenney should be playing basically every hand, and Bonomo and Cats should not put a chip in the pot until Negreanu doubles and then doubles again. So this is another really good spot for Kenney because he can just lean so hard on his opponents. Because they just can't, the 2 middle stacks can't play a hand. Because if they do go have aggressive for Negreanu, but it's just a good all-in 10-9 suited, you have to go for it here.
Eventually, this might be a good time to start.
So pretty.
9-9 deuce or something.
Also, it's not like the other short stack Cats was blasting away.
Almost really good. Yeah, but almost super good.
So far, so good, really, for Daniel.
Well, it looks like a good flop, but he had 20% equity before the flop, now he has 9. So it's not as good, and that's because there's 3 on the board, 2 threes on the board. If it was 10-4-3, then he'd have a lot more equity.
Hey,
how about that now?
We play poker in the Bahamas. I told you were due. No king. I just mushed myself. Stop this brain of mine. I got to stop looking at the board. Mushed myself here.
He's got to fade the river.
4.
Just quads.
4 of them.
Wow.
All right.
Quads is good.
Business.
It's funny how you seem to make quads a lot when you have 10 big blinds, huh?
It's the only way you can get paid.
Yeah, pretty much.
Emotional ride here.
Yes, here we go, guys. I mean, he's limping in from big blind. What is he doing that with? We're going now.
Oh.
Come on.
No jack. Oh no.
Booyah! Boo! Let's fucking go!
Nice one.
Fucking yeah!
Jack. Oh, this turn was so bad.
Hope.
1.28, right? Let's go from 160 to 2 something.
Like a Bahama Mama versus a Pina Colada. One of these 2 hands has a slight mathematical advantage. 8th flop a set. Daniel cannot lose. What is happening?
Unless, you know, something's really cool.
98% favorite now.
Oh no!
Queen on the turn. I semi-regret saying Daniel cannot lose.
Kenny went from 2 to 10. That's a very nice equity.
He went from no hope to some hope.
It's like a lot of hope. So
that
lucky.
Was a close one. So Daniel went from 2 big blinds to 33 big blinds in 3 hands. He's now second in chips.
That doesn't even seem possible. I guess you have to quadruple up once.
Is this a highlight?
How am I supposed to do that? Call the 4 if you want that.
No, let's just play it.
All right.
It's nonsense, though.
Ace straight away on the flop.
You had
Daniel
an ace
Negreanu
and a four.
staring down the barrel of an exit from this tournament.
Justin's getting me good in these all-ins.
I think they're going for maximum torture for you today.
Yeah, feels like it, right? Wasted all those things to come fourth. That's no fun.
That's fun. Yeah, all those miracle comebacks.
Yeah, just to
finish in the
stay
exact
fourth.
same spot.
Yeah.
That's cruel and unusual. I hate wasting luck.
Cruel and unusual punishment.
All right. Good luck,
That
guys.
is it.
All right.
Daniel Negreanu
Fun
is
and not
out
fun.
of the PCA Super High Roller.
Don't look at your knee.
Yeah.
Good run. Good try.
Good comeback. Could believe he's going to tank about this. It's pretty incredible. If he makes this call, it's all going to go off.
Bryn Kenney. And does
Has eventually
elect
followed.
to let it
It's giving me
go.
heart palpitations there. That would have been an insanely brilliant call. Or just insane. Delete it as applicable. But we would have been heads up in all likelihood. These two players, one of them's going to be huge, the other one's going to be as good as out, if not out. Bonomo has Kenney covered for chips. And he's hit his 10 on the flop here. And Kenney needs to see a king or a queen. Or just a queen now on the end.
Not a good turn card for him.
3 outs or we will be heads up. He's gone. Bryn Kenney.
Wow.
He's absolutely crushed this table today.
You played really well.
Yeah, you too.
You
Thanks.
played perfect.
How did that happen, Griffin? How? Did I miss a meeting about 5 minutes ago? Into a big ace from Bonomo.
And as you can see, Cat's deciding to raise these kind of hands instead of limping them. And wow!
Oh, wow, what a flop here. Trip sevens for Cats. Top 2
Give
pair.
the people
for
what they
Bonomo.
want.
When is the money going in? That is the question. It didn't happen on the flop, but it sure as heck is going to happen on the turn. Bonomo's the one that comes out firing first. 275,000. This pot's getting big, and it's getting big quick.
And you know what? That check back on the flop is really going to cost Cat some money here.
Oh, it's
my
quads!
gosh! Unless that happens.
It's quads for Cat, and it's a full house for Bonomo, and it is very, very difficult to see how he isn't going to get a lot of his chips in the middle, if not all of them.
Mit ist Sam Greenwood. 7. 248.000 $. Gehen an den 29-Jährigen aus Toronto. Der noch 2 Brüder hat, die ebenfalls Poker spielen. Luke und Mark.
Und wir begrüßen auch wieder Peckerwood, unseren Freund.
Aus Alaska.
Aus Alaska. Welcome to... we get 4-bet here. The guy's kind of tight. This isn't an ideal spot because this guy's kind of tight, and so is this guy, but it's kind of close. I'm actually going to flat. Like, I don't expect this guy to be bluffing too much. If this guy calls, I actually might fold it. Can I fold? I never can actually. Yeah, I'll call now, obviously, but 10-4. What the fuck is he doing? I'm obviously not going to fold against this guy. But what is he doing? We've tripled top left as well. What do you think a good buy-in is?
That's fun. Hires, mate. You're on YouTube, do $11 rebuy for those of us who didn't get on the Twitch street as often as we used to. Exclamation point YouTube, man. It's already been done. Came out a couple days ago. Music's a tad loud. Okay.
So that's what happened with video blogs. Video blogs is you have one guy who started doing it, Andrew Nemi, who does it awesome. He's got great film work. He just knows how to tell a story, knows how to put in music, and then everyone that came behind him basically copied that exactly. No, there's no uniqueness. There's no whatever. There's no nothing. And those are the only guys that are creating any content. So anyone that is like the other people just aren't creating content really because there's no fucking money in it. And if you're going to spend your time in something, you want to make money out of it. Most people do.
You bet. Score call. 3-bet with King Queen, get through. He's still happy to bet.
Just want to preserve their chip stack. He was going after it. He made some huge bluffs. He got away with it, and I think that's why he's coming in with such a big chip stack.
Now, Joe, because you're very dedicated to your craft, I know you're watching a lot of the action on the stream. What did you make of Daniel Negreanu's play? I felt he played a very different game to anything we've seen before.
I found myself wondering if Daniel had gone ahead and added himself to the do not call list. Finally, after all of these years, it seems like he's found the fold button.
Yeah, we were saying yesterday, Maria, that there is this cliche that you should never bluff down.
Count so many blinds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the antes. 8 big blinds. We have 13, a pair of 9s. Fuck, let's go, mate. The only way this gets better is if 151 play in a big blind jams with 8s here. And then this guy calls, and then they both call with 7s, and they just have 8s, 8s, 7s, and 7s. Oh, that'd be too funny. Oh, it's gonna happen. 7 7s. Not a bad result, dude. That pretty much... Oh, quads. I was gonna say pretty much that, but he had club outs. Nice, mate. Electrocuted as fuck. We get $25.
CA Super High Roller Champion.
And correct me if I'm wrong, we'd have to look it up, Richard, but I don't know if Kerry Katz really has a title to his name. Maybe a 25K title, but this could be, you know, it'll certainly be his first big win.
I'm just glad I won that first flip against you.
Yeah, ask me that question again in 60 seconds and I may be able to confirm that he has got a high roller title.
What, 300,000?
He is a marginal favourite and the flop is good for him. Just those 6 outs now for Bonomo, otherwise we have a winner.
Clear the board.
Queen on the turn, no help for Bonomo. Just the aces, just the kings. 1.6 million in the offing here. River card,
Go
a
dogs,
jack.
I get to watch my
we
game.
have a...
What did we just miss here? Sharing a chip. You got it backwards, bro. It's chip in a chair. Chair and a chip. You gotta... It's chip in a chair. Chair and a chip. What are you doing? Are you fucking with me? Just kidding, man.